Okay, guys, so I do have my mic activated and shit, so if you do want to talk, you can talk. Um, a lot of the stuff you're going to see on this is not the way Palworld is actually supposed to originally look, just to put that out there. I have gone onto CurseForge and done a lot of mod activating and such. So, and then if you look down underneath of where it's got my little pink and purple and whatnot red panda there, there is another map view down there, and that is on a totally different screen for me. It is Palworld Map. It's a really good little one. You get that from, I do believe it's Overwolf, if I remember correctly. You do not have to do a paid subscription, though it will get you the ad-free variant of it. It is great, if I'm completely honest. You can, and it real time does this, keep track of all the nodes and little bosses that you've beaten and all this other stuff, and it'll like live stream that on your map, and you can add other little nodes on it. So it's freaking awesome. Highly recommend. Yeah. Here, let's turn my mic down a little bit so I don't deafen you guys, because it keeps redlining. And just so you guys are not having my freaking now playing here, it like right over top of all my other stuff. We're gonna put it there. There. Enjoy, guys, because now you can see what I'm actually playing too. So even my outfit is a modded. A lot of the avatar's colors are also modded, like for example, Lambo's pink and it wears the bow. Those are usually white and they usually don't have the bows. But aren't they adorbs? That said, no, I could not get mods for every single critter on here, just some of the more common ones. Like this one I've got a mod for too. Leaf Monk, he is normally greens. And he is obviously going through his emo kid phase at the moment. Reminds me of a little bit of a chipmunk slash squirrel. Oh, no, you don't, bruh. It went into my base. It went into my base. Ooh. I've got a wild critter in my base. Mm-hmm. Feel like I should get my wolf out and just be like, sick 'em, Fido. That didn't work. I've also got a mercy ring on right now, guys. For those that don't know what a mercy ring is, it stops me from lowering this critter's health below a 1. I've also got a boss. Well, it's not really a boss. It's an alpha pal that I caught that also has mercy hit, which is basically the pal equivalency for a passive skill. Pal is definitely still in alpha mode at the moment. So, and as you can see, you can actually see a little bit better for nighttime vision right now, which is freaking awesome. That's also a mod from CurseForge, but it kicks butt because I don't need to do this as often anymore. See? Ooh, for real, bro. Wanna go, Tombat? Let's go. Sick 'em, Fido. This is my critter that's got mercy hit, y'all. So basically, I get that little in out, and I don't even have to do any damage. Ta-da! I could ride her if I wanted to make a saddle for her, but the bigger ones, because of the fact that PAL is still very much in its infancy, for lack of better terms, the bigger guys like that, they are very, very difficult to, this is also a mod coloring. This is not the original coloring for this one. The bigger pals like that, though, they can't really get through heavily forested areas. Like, it's very difficult for them. Also, you would normally lose stamina while you're flying. I've got a mod for that as well from CurseForge. So at least while I'm flying, I'm not going to lose stamina right now. My little mini map up there, radar, that is also a mod. So all through CurseForge. Again, so highly recommend. They're all free. I don't have to pay for CurseForge. I don't have to pay for these mods. Some of them you have to be very careful about how you install them and stuff. Make sure you're doing it properly when you do it, and that you've got all your folders pre-set up in CurseForge properly. I used to be a WoW head. That's the only reason I thought to do this. So yeah. Normally, when you're on mounts of any kind, though, you would lose stamina while on using them when you're going your faster speeds for your land mounts. You also have that happen when you're like in the water. I've got something called Safe Swim activated right now. That's also a mod. So basically, what that does is it slows down my my die rate when I have reached max stamina use at that point in time while I'm actively swimming. So it makes it easier to, like, if you're in a party, be able to get them to revive you in time without having to like die and then respawn. Obviously, depending on the server you're on, you can set things up a certain way to where you're not going to lose like your drops and stuff for that. And the like, but yeah. Okay, you bad boy are not live syncing like you're supposed to. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to fix this problem right quick. Camera mode. Get my QR code out. because it's all synced up through my Apple. And so in order to get this to live sync properly, okay, so that might be E. Oh, that's a little one. So to sync this up for my Palworld map, I'm actually having to do this through because I did pay a little like subscription thing to be able to have it ad free and all the extra bells and whistles. For Palworld, they also do other, you know, maps and stuff like Diablo 4, which I also play that. Okay. Holy fuck a duck. Normally this would live update, but I've been messing with the things to where I can actually physically update it because of the fact that I also have my boyfriend and my long-term boyfriend and I play together on a lot of games. This happens to be one of them. I also play with a few of my friends because we're in, right now, their private server. My girlfriend, who is, no, she's not like I don't date her girlfriend. She's like a little sister, and her hubs. And they're great people. They've got their own private server for all of us and our friends. Okay, so the chicken here normally does not look like this. It usually looks like a legitimate foghorn leghorn chicken, and my graphics have been upped. I actually invested, not just because of my computer, but through another mod to like up my graphics for you guys just a hair. Technically I could have turned this guy into a freaking Digimon if I really wanted to. I also made my PAL spheres look like Pokeballs. That's also a mod, if you hadn't noticed those. Some of my mods, like for the colorings of the critters, it actually, the way the people that made them did it, is they made the little, basically, thumbnail image of that critter, when you look at them, look like anime girls. Which I think stinking adorable, because I'm also an anime fanatic, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I'm going to do a solid for some of my friends here. I'm gonna actually get with my girl friend, my sissy poo. Okay, so I'm checking on my sissy poo, see if she would like to hop on voice and stuff, if I do, you guys will legit be able to see that. Now, if anybody like has any questions while they're watching or tuning in, whatever, feel free to ask. I really do not mind answering questions with regards to how I modded this. I've been gaming since like my entire life. I actually got my first system when I was like no, I was about 7 years old. I was 7.5, and I got it from my dad before the Christmas before he passed. He got me the original PlayStation. I had games like Jupiter Strike, which was a space game where you flew spaceships, had to have a joystick for it, and whatnot. But yeah, and then, okay, so if you see the little pink fox fluff ball back there in the background that kind of reminds you of Eevee from Pokemon, she's not normally pink either. This one, she's not normally pink. Isn't she a cutie though? When she's pink. I mean, she was cute before this too, but frickin' adorbs. And by the way, yes, I do have this up on my big, beautiful frickin' screen right now that is specifically made for this kind of stuff, so... Look at how cute that is. It looks so happy. It's freaking sunbathing, guys. Isn't it cute? Oh my god. It reminds me of Minnie Mouse. Now I want to get a lamb ball and name it Minnie Mouse. Okay, so my outfit mod obviously is adorable, but they have one that actually makes it look like you're wearing the lamb ball fluff for the girls. Like on your boobs and crotch is like a lamb ball fluff bikini with matching bracelets and stuff. It's stinking cute as all get out. And you just run around like that, like caveman style in Lambaugh fluff. So I already have a Nightwing, but I haven't caught 10 of them yet. Well, F you very much, bro. Suck a pickle. Yee, got you now. Suck it. Okay, so... Ta-da! I'm now up to 3 Nightwings that I have caught. So I've been honestly just going around trying to catch as many Nightwing or of the lower level critters as I can. So that I can get that 10 of them and do the max, you know, experience for it and whatnot, because it gives you experience buffs, and those really are beneficial. Thus far, again, Palworld is in alpha mode, so you're gonna see pathing issues in bases. You're gonna see where like pals are trying to like water stuff in your base, and they're gonna be on the ground level, and the watering stuff is gonna be on the other side of your freaking base, and they're gonna be sitting there going and spitting the water at them, kind of Squirtle style, and yeah, they're... There's one add-on I forgot to put on this little lovely. Really, dude? Up, it's a good day for up. You guys want to go? Aha. Yeah, no, I'm doing the wrong pal sphere. I need that one. Aerial attack! Aerial attack! Ooh, that one's an artisan, huh? Wanna go? You wanna go? Here, Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oh, look, I leveled up again. Okay, so normally, and this is an add-on I haven't added on yet, I would have a thing that would show up next to the critter's name that would tell me if I've caught all 10 yet or not. Another thing to remember is you can actually breed your pal. In that sense, it's kind of like the old PlayStation game called Legend of Mana, where you went around catching monsters and breeding them. Okay, so this is a Gumas. They do not normally look like this. They look like little moss critters. Obviously, I'm way more into like the cutesy stuff with a slightly like pastel goth flair to it. So, because I'm just weird like that, guys. Come on. For realio. Okay, so I have a lot of alpha pals that I have caught with some help from my boyfriend. Sometimes he will get in voice with me, and sometimes other people will. Okay, this guy's not usually this color either. He's usually pink. Just so you know, the Cativa is usually very much pink. And the dire howls are not usually that color either. They are usually just black and white. I have modded mine, like my Vixies, to where they are black and white with some pink accents. Because, again, adorbs. It's one of the ones that I use as a mount, so... This other dire howl. Oh, you glitching out, bro. I don't know. See, this is what I'm talking about with regards to like pathing and glitches and stuff. They're still in alpha mode. We live in an era where games like this, they release them somewhat before their glitches are fully worked out and they're actually ready to play. And then instead of like building off of that, they, you know, rely on people like us to report things of this nature to them. Let's see if I can even catch him. He's way in there, dude. I don't think I can. He's on, and I've got mercy hits, so he's not gonna fully die at least. I guess that's a positive. Let me look 1 second in my Curse Forge stuff here. I'm gonna have to pull that bad boy back up. Let's see what window it's gonna pull up on. I don't even know. I think it's actually on my gaming window. Fuck my life. Yup, it is. So I'm gonna have to do that later. That last add-on later, I think. But again, I'm gonna add the add-on. You'll get to see it next time I do game, where you'll be able to see how many for the XP bonus stuff you've actually already done. You'll also notice that at times I will also very much have mods that will just change the color. Yes, there are humans in this, by the way. Humanoids. Of like just certain shinies and stuff. So, now humans, you can catch these guys. I actually have already caught a merchant. And like I said, they're pretty freaking awesome. Okay, why am I registering a question mark on my radar? Let's look. I feel like there is a cave here for like, let's take a peek. Oh look, you finally got out of your hole. I can catch it now, guys. It finally escaped. I need to get closer. Bro. WTF. Why? Suck it. Okay, so on the one map, it's showing a question mark, right? On my little mini map there on my actual game. But if you look down at the bottom, it's showing an actual chest. The bottom left of my screen, it's showing an actual chest right now. So that would be this sucker. And there are different types of these things. Some of them you will need to collect keys to be able to get them. And the like. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so sorry, I like to organize my stuff here when I pick up stuff along the way, because I'm like OCD like that. Okay, this is all stuff I'm not actually going to use. This is all food stuff. I can actually use that later, so I'm going to move that down here. This is all map stuff, so let's keep all of my maps here. Okay, so some of this stuff, most of the stuff is mats, but a lot of different things cost other things. So I'll explain it to you when I get to an instance where I can actually show you physically. When you first start playing, it's highly recommended to focus more so on your stamina and your amount of weight you can carry in on your avatar with regards to your inventory. I've been kind of alternating between the two. You don't have to overly worry about attack just yet while you're still leveling kind of thing, because your pals are honestly going to carry most of the attack for you. For those that used to play World of Warcraft, think of it kind of like being a hunter in World of Warcraft, right? So you had your pet that would frickin' basically do your melee type attacking and tanking, and you would attack from a distance, right? Okay, saying there's an egg here. In this, you can also, like I said, you can breed pals, but you're also going to find random eggs just kind of lying around that you can pick up like this to hatch. Ta-da! But you, give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch. Here we go. I was just switching my streaming stuff. Okay, so for this stream, for references, with regards to all of this stuff that I'm explaining to you and stuff for add-ons and stuff, I did post links to the apps that you do a lot of this through. But for the world map, I posted their actual website as well, not just the apps. I very much, if you guys want to be able to use any of this stuff, want you to be able to. And if me posting those links can help you do that, then that's what I'm gonna do, bro. Oh, and for those that aren't dudes, chicas, we'll just call you that. Oh, so I can't take him yet. I'm only like 24-ish. Highly recommend if you're gonna solo an alpha like this. This is what you call an alpha pal. And they crop up in like hidden dungeons, but they also crop up just randomly roaming places that you can take out. So if you're going to take on an alpha pal by yourself, first of all, I highly recommend that you be no less than 3. I repeat, 3 levels lower than them. I've been able to do them solo at 3 levels. Any more than that, you might be pushing it a little bit, because your pals tend to level sync with you. So if they're higher than you, they're going to be reduced level-wise to what your current level is. Which means, you know? Okay, so these guys are really, really big, but there's an alpha of them in another location as well. I want to catch one, but like I'm not there yet. You know, I'm only at level 25, 26-ish at the 26 probably, because I just got another stat point. You get stat points that you can offload into your stats to give yourself your character improvements and stuff. When you level up, and when you complete, like, you take on alpha pals and stuff like that, you get these little things that are like, hold on, let me show you. Okay, tab. Okay, these are all my key items. Okay, so these you can use to improve. They're the little green glowies that I collect around. You use these with something called a statue of power. For your character like catch rate upgrades. It improves, obviously, how you can catch your critters. Now, all of these things right here are all legitimately considered key items. They're pal gear, and each one allows me to do something different. So like this one right here is the saddle for the critter I am on right now. It allows me to ride her whenever I want to as a mount. This one allows me for my Nightwing. This collar, it's actually a necklace, but I call it a collar because it literally leashes one of my characters to me, so I can have two characters out at the same time instead of just one singular one. There are a few different pals that you can get that for and make it, but you've got to research it in your technology area. So for that one that I just showed you, this is what that is. You can also do things like your Fox Sparks harness. That actually allows you to, once you make it, to be able to pick up your Fox Sparks and basically use them as a handheld flamethrower. There's also a mod on CurseForge to be able to turn this little critter into a Spyro in World. So if any of you are feeling a little nostalgic, they've also got Digimon ones, but you can turn this guy into a Spyro, guys. Just saying. This critter usually isn't this color either. I changed that one's color. It's usually blues. Kind of looks like a blue salamander. Okay, just in case we ever need to move that bad boy. Oh, yep. See, I did level up. Okay, no, we're gonna do this one first. Definitely need to invest in that. Okay, so as you can tell... Okay, so I need to do this guy first, and this guy, but I'm gonna need, between the two of them, 3 more ancient technology points to be able to do them. Ancient technology points, you get that from beating bosses and stuff. And alphas, like this guy down here. You can go back, they do respawn. So you can go back and re-beat them, so to speak. You know? Which is freaking glorious. Okay, I'm gonna hop in here. So, yeah. Let's see if that's even showing up on the screen. Yes, it is. Okay, you're good. That way y'all will be able to see who's talking and who's not talking. Okay, so you can also, like all things, farm things, and in your bases you can put up things that allow you to farm it a bit more easily in your base via your pals. Your pals are going to be able to do things like that. Like the one I'm on now has certain leanings with regards to that. But there are also these trees that are around Palworld called skills fruit trees. And you can use those if you collect them in varying levels and such, to teach your pals, oops, sorry about that, your pals different skills and stuff that might not be something that they would learn on their own, and from different, I guess you can say, different leanings, as opposed to, you know, like this guy, he's dark and fire, right? Like I could either teach him using skills fruits, more dark and fire skills, or I could take that above and beyond and teach him, like, how to put it? I'm gonna mute myself in Discord really quick. Or I could teach him things from things that he's not, pretty much. Like I could teach him electrical type moves if I really wanted to, which is freaking awesome. You can also basically suck the souls out of pals, and combine them to like give them HP increases and all that fun stuff, which is completely stellar. Honestly, I love that kind of stuff because it makes it so much easier. Okay, so if you look over here at this cell array, you can use this guy, some of your pals. You have these things called gliders that you can make. But you can also, for some pals, like cell array, for example, make pal gear, key items, that are gloves for them. And those gloves allow you to use the pal as a glider. Which, again, freaking awesome. Now you see your capture rate right there on my screen. The little green things over there, those are what you basically save up to be able to spend at your Statue of Power in your bases to be able to increase that rate exponentially. Which is really nice. But you've got to put the work in to be able to pull that off, right? And obviously there are still different levels of like PAL spheres and stuff. So see, I just collected a Lifmunk, not the actual critter, because there is an actual Lifmunk critter. But that's the, you know, the statue, Glowy, that you collect for your capture rates. Wasn't close enough. So as you can tell, sometimes you need to be a little closer than I was in order to catch things. And I'm going to show you something else. This is another bit of, yeah, okay, guy, go away. Another little tidbit here. I have also got this beauty, which when he comes back down, there he is. This is my shock stick. And if I hit him with it enough, it'll make it easier to catch him. Fucknut. But these guys, again, they're flying ones, so they're a little bit more difficult to catch. Fucknut. I really don't want to use that kind of ball. I don't want to use my yellows. Those are my ones for the big guys. Mm-hmm. I'll show you with one of the other ones. But my Zap Zap stick right here, it takes electric organs to make it. You can buy those once you get enough gold built up. But okay, let's. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this bad boy does. Okay, so see how he's stunned right now? That makes it easier to catch them. Obviously, he was going to be easy either way because of how low a level he is. But that does, in fact, make him easier to catch because it temporarily stuns your pal. So for your higher level ones, highly recommend having one of these zappity zaps on you because, yeah, it helps when you're kind of soloing some of the higher level guys. Especially when you're doing, like I said earlier, which is catching the ones that are a good, like, 3 levels above you. As I drink my, what now equates to iced coffee. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to tab on over to here. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is currently streaming on both YouTube, by the way, guys, and Twitch. Give me a like or subscribe if you enjoy any of the stuff on my channel, including the tunes, which, again, I am sharing that via my Now Playing player there. I've also got a link for the specific playlist I'm using. So these guys don't usually have hats on them. It's usually their alpha variants that has hats on. These little pingus, but again, mod, because why not? Okay, you see the shiny up there? Okay, that right there is, I've done some modding as well, but that is what you call a shiny over here. They have like the best freaking stats you could possibly get. Highly recommend trying to catch them. The shiny ones are usually going to be the ones that have the lucky as one of their passives. So they're well worth the extra effort, even if you've got to like. Also, if you aren't looking at your pal sphere while it's catching, something I have noticed with regards to that is that they can and will break free often if they're not in your camera sights in some way, shape, or form. See how my stamina is going down there when I'm doing my quick run? That's what my what's it called? My flying used to do. No matter what I did, if I wasn't just hovering above the ground, my stamina would go down for flying. So if I was going up, or if I was doing fast fly, it would affect my stamina. But again, I've got a mod that makes it so flying at least doesn't do that, and I've got another one that does something similar, but it just lessens the speed of the rate of the stamina going down for when I'm swimming. If I've gone and reached my max stamina, I don't die as quickly, um, which is wonderful, obviously. Okay, so I'm using the crossbow. It does more damage, but it's a slow reload. So, and it's got a longer range on it. If you don't want to deal with the slow reload time of your crossbow, you really can you really can go on in and use the 3-shot normal bow. Um, it's a quicker reload, a little bit less damage, lower range, but it in comparison, your reload time is so much quicker that it makes it well worth it, to be completely honest. Um, so that's all dependent upon your preferences. There are like your flame bows and your venom, like your poison bows as well. Um, but those take venom sacs and flame organs to be able to use them. And that those particular items, you need them for other things like gear and stuff as well, not just the arrows for those types of bows. Because you don't just use them for the bow itself, you use them for the special ammunition that you have to use for that bow. Um, and you have to make ammunition over and over and over again. And so it's honestly, without any modifications to that end, it's not freaking worth it, in my opinion. It really isn't. Mother fluffer. See how he's glitching out? That right there is what I call pathing issues. Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, fuck my life. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I just leveled up again. New stat point. Okay, so with regards to how much weight you can carry, that will, if you go over that, weigh you down so hardcore to where you literally move like you've just eaten for Thanksgiving. For those that have a Thanksgiving styled holiday, I know Canada's is in October and then the US is in November. So with regards to that, you basically move like you've got a food baby and gone into a food coma. Because you just stuffed yourself that hardcore. Okay? So, and you can only do that like a certain amount, like go a certain amount over that weight. Right now mine's at 900 obviously, so I've got lots of weight that I can carry, but different items weigh different things and amounts. And so, this guy, see how he's just hovering above the ground? Now, if you stayed at that height without the mod I've got, you won't lose stamina. But the second you start doing this and going up, you would start losing stamina. And then once you're up, if you started moving forward, you would start losing stamina. And then if you went and did this and hit your shift button to toggle your fast fly, you would lose stamina. I have, obviously, the mod has gotten rid of that for me, which does very much come in handy. I'm heading back towards base at the moment, which we're in the process of converting into stone, which this mod will actually, for my flying, will actually come in handy because I should be able to build the walls from the outside, at least, from the outside, including the roofs. So, much work has gone into this. Coming in for a landing. I caught a shiny. A shiny of this guy is what I just caught. So we're gonna find him in here in a hot minute, but first we're gonna reorganize some things. Okay, see I've got like 5 of these guys. I can now combine them. Okay. There are some other mods that I need to add in, like my PAL deck slots being bigger, like each side of it. But we'll get there when we get there. So this is my boss, my alpha guy here, and you can tell because he's got this right up here on him. E. And you see all their passive skills in the bottom. Those are what you want to pay attention to. The white ones are the basic variants of those passive skills. Now, watch what I'm about to do, guys. Now, they're all in him, and he's got 1 star. So I just sucked their souls, as I like to put it. And then mushed them mofos together. And you can see the red ones. Those are the ones you really don't want because those are negatives, right? With your passive skills. Those are the ones you really do not want to like overly focus on keeping, to be completely frank. Yes, I'm combining an alpha pal into this bad boy, which would be this guy but with the other thing. There are different variants of them. Okay, see how I've only got 6, but I need to go to 16. That's how many I need total to be able to upgrade to the next star level. See? And it keeps track of it. These guys aren't usually this color either. These guys aren't usually pink, they're usually blue. So yes, lots and lots of modding. And this guy's usually blue too. That's an alpha right there. I recolored that one with one of the recolor palettes and stuff in CurseForge. Isn't it glorious? Okay, so if you go and combine one that you've already leveled up in this with another one that you have kind of leveled up, I'm about to show you how this shiz works. Okay, so here's my one that I just did, my lucky one. Here's my one that I've been using, but's already got the 6 and whatnot, and you've already begun leveling them up. Okay, so I did that. Now they're both leveled into this, and ta-da! I can still very much combine them. And then this is my wandering merchant there. Now, you can also put your little dudes out like this. Let's see. Put them out like that. When you're actually have them in your party, and while you're on base, they will work. And you can assign pals to specific like tasks. Like this Ruby over here right now is primarily assigned to cooking. So we have picked them up with the V button and literally targeted in on the cooking pot and thrown them at it and assigns them to cooking. Right? Now I'm going to take a hot minute to get those last few mods added back in. So I'll be right back and then we will get back to the stream. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, I have fixed the problem. Okay, so I told you I have another mod um, that actually takes my Pale Box boxes and makes each one bigger. Ta-da! Now everybody is on one box at the moment. How cool is that? Okay, backspace there. And then I will show you the other add-on that I added in. I have to go outside of base for this to register though. So let's go. I'm fine to be a little kid. Okay, now you see how it says 6 out of 10 above that premise? That means I've captured 6 of the 10 to gain the full experience up, buff upgrade. Right? That's what that means. Bada bing, bada boom. It basically made it visible. Then if I mouse over people, okay, so I've got 8 of 10 Gumos right now. See, their range sucks. There we go. Now I'm gonna have 9 out of 10. Got 5 out of 10 for these guys. But we're really quickly about to fix that problem. So me and my mate typically on this one play together. So at our base, I'm allowed to convert our bases. Like we've agreed that I won't build anything new, but I will convert. I'm okay to like convert our base a little bit. So I'm not allowed to like build any of our new bases and stuff because we've got one other base that we can do at the moment, and so I'm allowed to convert it all over to stone except for the outer wall and stuff. And I'm allowed to make sure things are organized properly, but I'm not allowed to build any new major like structures or production-based stuff. If it hasn't already been out, I'm not allowed. I've agreed to not build anymore. Is essentially what I'm saying. You're gonna notice that my little celery that I just upgraded and stuff, the lucky one, that he is very quickly going to level up, and I will show you how he functions as a glider here in a hot minute. My Ring of Mercy, again, that only lets me get them to 1 health, and it doesn't let them get any lower. And that is something that is automatically in the game now. Like, I don't have to set that up. I just have to get to a high enough level to where I can research the technology and then build it. Okay, so Celery as a glider. Normally, you would research the technologies to be able to do your glider and your mega glider, but I made the gloves. And then another thing I like to do, to like do a slow drop so that I don't lose shit tons of health on the way down. See? Pretty cool, right? There's a method to my madness. There are also mods to like redo your default critters. Um, your avatar, and select characters from other things, including Hell of a Boss's Luna character. There is a mod for you to redo your avatar to make her look like Luna from Hell of a Boss. If you don't know what that is, you're probably not a part of the furry community or just too young to even know. So, and that's okay. You know, you don't have to be an oddball like me. Fuck you. You still can't nugget. This is why. Okay, so I already caught this guy once. So this is what I'm going to do for this. I don't need to catch him again, necessarily. It's a level 23, and it's a grass type. That's the one that I've got that does mercy hit, right? But this is also how you can get your stuff to be able to make new PAL gear and armor upgrades. Probably not going to catch it, but we'll see. It at least gave my guy a break. This is also a boss bitch. Isn't she pretty? Bada bing, bada boom. We dropped. See the ancient civilization parts? You need that to build your stuff that takes ancient technology points. So you can re-go and do these guys as needed. The alpha pals, like re-defeat them as needed to get more of those parts. Which is freaking stellar. And you'll notice that I took Wern in for a short bit there because her health was getting low. So I allowed her to, like, as usual, heal a little bit so that she didn't end up, like, yeah, half dead. That's how I roll, guys. By the way, I can see both. both chats on YouTube and my Discord servers and stuff, and Twitch all in one, and respond to both sides at once. So if you don't get what I'm saying, just read the stream chat. It works wonders. Okie dokie, there we go. I am in the gaming server now. It's actually better in this server. Okie dokie. So if you want to join in to the actual chat that is for the gaming server, for my gaming server, I share it with my mate. You can hit the one that is specifically for yeah, specifically for the gaming server. It will allow you guys to actually chat with everybody across the streams. Um, and I can see it all in the Discord. I will, hold on. Make sure I've got this set up right. Okay, that's the right one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do for you guys. Just to show you a little something, something. Let's see if it did it. I'm gonna go back online first of all. Might help if I actually go online here. Okie dokie. Hopefully that fixed the problem. It's been a while since I've tweaked these settings. I hate living in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, guys. Really do. Okay, there's part of our problem. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to fix our chats here. Okay, guys, I'm back. Go. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so what were we doing again? Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I forgot I had that in there. Voice overlay. Just, I'm not using the cam anymore, Smalls. I'm still using my computer. I'm just don't have the cam on. I got tired of having to deal with you wanting to come in to the room and not check in first, so I made it so they see my little red panda furball instead. By the way, guys, am mom tough. You will hear child at times. If you want, you can sit over there and watch. But I would have to show you, but it'd be on a different thingy. Yeah. Do I like it this way? Yes, I've got a lot of them that have changed looks-wise. Yes, its colors did change quite a bit. I also added the little captain's hats to the normal pingies and not just the next level up variants of them pingies. Also, the sheepy sheeps are pink now with little bows on their heads. Mm. Yee. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Not a boss. And no, it's just a normal one. Tori, the bosses are gonna have little angry looking devil head thingies next to it. But mommy also got rid of the thing to where I lose stamina while I'm up here on my flying mount. So I'm not gonna get weaker and weaker. I can actually do aerial combat now. That means, did you see how I was fighting it while I was on this? And not have to worry about it? Yeah, I can do fully aerial combat now. Which, for me, this works. Well, that's because this is different than real heights, beautiful girl. It'll also make it to where I can upgrade some of our outer walls and stuff at the base to stone. Um, that means I can change it out from the wood stuff to the oh, that's because I've been working on my cat trait, baby girl. See, that is the cheeps. What I just caught was a kitty cat. It's called a Cativa. See the sheep though? How it's pink and black now with a little bow on its head? It's only on my side though. It's not for anybody else. Just me. Okay, that one's done. Need two more of these dudes. Again, they're Cativas. They're little kitty cats. Think of them like Meowths from Pokemon. Yes, ma'am. Meowths. Then these guys aren't green anymore. They're little, like, emo kids now. Bam, baby. Okay, I'm at 4 of those guys. The little squirrels. Need another Cativa. I also changed my spheres, the things I use to catch things with, where they actually look like Pokemon balls. The Pokeballs. Somewhat, yeah. Hmm. Cativa is done. Don't need any more of those guys. Let's see. There's more of this one little dude in here. Yeah, the squirrels. I'm gonna have to go up a little bit higher to get a better view. See, mine look like emo kids now. Life. He's running. Okay, I'm tracking him on my maps. Oh, I see him. Fuck my life. I gotta aim a little bit ahead of him. Gosh, Tori. Trying to concentrate and you just being distracting. Dismount here. Hide, bro. Say what? My stamina's up high enough. I got all damn day. And that, my friend, is how you hunt a squirrel. Say what? Got all of those guys that I need. Need more of the rubies, though. I've only got 8 of them. They're the ones that kind of look like a mix between a pony and a fox. It's not about wanting Tori, it's for experience and stuff. Okay, there we go. I Yeah, that's its name. That's the type of pal it is. See how they look like little Pokeballs now? Just a little bit. These things are a lot harder to catch than you think. Because they're speedy little things. Shh. One moment. And here's my direwolf mod. His name is Nimue. I need more of the leaf monk, guys. It says there's more down here, but I'm not sure I really want to jump to do that. Oh, but the platypuses are down there too. My life. Bum bum bottom bottom. Woot woot. Got another one. Okay, I've only got 2 more of them little buggers to catch. Hmm. Ooh, I don't know where you guys think you're going, but yes, they are little platypuses. There's another one over there. Let's go get the platypuses. I completed that one. I don't need the other guy. They're down low enough, so this is what we're gonna do. Yes, we're gonna use the Pokeball. Because that particular Pokemon, he can't get this guy lower than 1 HP. They're actually pals though, Tori. They're not Pokemons. I named one of those Pumbaa last time. Well, actually it was a girl, so I named it Pumbet instead. What? Yeah, for some of them it does. It changes their pictures to anime beautiful girl. Like little anime girls for some of the color mods that I selected to put on it. Yep. Hi, welcome new person watching. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know Palworld is being a fucknut right now. And I'm kind of just getting XP points at the moment. Ooh, it's the boss one. Okay, so this normally doesn't look like this. This Gumos doesn't. I have modded the fudge out of, well, applied a bunch of mods to my my Palworld. Like, my outfit's not the way it's supposed to be either. Can you feel the love tonight? Yeah, I did. And he counted as my last normal Gumos. Haha, because I just caught a second boss Gumos. Because they're still Gumos, it's just an alpha. So basically it's like one of those guys that can like boss all the other ones around and kind of be the top honcho of... Well, no, it's more like the head honcho of the Gumos communities. You've already caught 10 of those. I've already got a bunch of the 𝑠t𝑟𝑒𝑎𝑚s, sweetie. Say hello to my little friend. And I've got all the Kativa I need because no numbers are showing up with them either. Hey look, somebody randomly dropped a Pal Ball again. Wow, all I had to do was release that one to catch him. Fuck yeah. Right? Mine now. Bum 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 ba da dum bum. So another thing to note is that sometimes you can actually increase your catch rate of certain pals by catching 10 of them, if I remember correctly, which is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of farming at the moment. I got my friends and I are all gonna do the towers, like the syndicate towers and stuff, for those bosses and whatnot with my boyfriend. So you'll occasionally hear him on the stream when I can actually get him to join. We tend to like to play Division together. Diablo. So we do Division 2, Diablo 4. Baldur's Gate 3. It Takes Two. We also play It Takes Two. Dun, 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 dun. You puppy butt. Oh, look, another egg. This is a scorched egg. I have to put those in an incubator, baby. Don't need any more of those guys or those guys. I do need like 4 more of those guys though. Yeah, no, my critters aren't killing them right now. That's the 𝑠𝑡𝑟𝑒𝑎𝑚s that are killing them, which is irking me just a hair. Yeah, well, it's not that, like, I can do anything about it. Me and my guy can't kill these guys. But I can catch them and butcher them later and turn them into minced meat. Yes, for revenge. That just some kind of irked me. Actually, you know what? Let's actually do my breeding mount Wern. Let's see, I am all the way on this side of the continent. I go over here to the fast travel area. I can't quick travel while I'm mounted that high up. Ooh, you know you're getting old when you're gonna stretch and you sound like a bag of Rice Krispies cereal. Yee. Excuse you, bro. Or wait, you're sleeping, aren't you? Yeah, you're sleeping. The one that's usually on this stuff right here. I can fix that though. I'm here anyways, I can fix that. Okay. Okay. I guess in the schematics area. Got 2 eggies, yeah? Let's do some hatching. Oh no, there's more than just those. That one. Look, everybody's awake now. Look, it's its individual stats, guys, just from camming over them. That too is a mod. Oh, before I forget. Don't forget, when you're playing these things, to regularly check your gear. Because look. Do not think I've got any pals that do medicine at the moment. So for the clothing mods, they've got them for men too, like the male avatars that you can make on here too. For the clothing mods, they have this one, and then they have like this thong and tube top one for the chicks. And then they also have like this like I guess you could kind of call it a tracksuit. It doesn't really look like one to me. It looks like hot pants shorts and some armor gear like plating in places. But like to each their own. And then this one, obviously, depending on what set of armor you have on in PAL, the way it works is it automatically changes color. So like this is the normal metal armor. My red metal armor is heat resistant, and then when I get to like that deep navy color, it is legit the cold resistant one. I haven't gotten the upgrade to be able to make the cold resistant metal armor yet. I only have the normal and the heat at the moment, but it is what it is. Oh, my purple cows are out right now. My Minotaur is out. Instead of Minotaur, I named my cow, because it's a male, Minotaur. So, because I'm goofy goober like that. Mood milk. Yeah, but we agreed when you were little that it's mood milk because grape flavored milk sounded yucky. For the purple moo-moos. Small one. Are you enjoying being able to sit in here and watch Mama game? Yeah. Can you tell which ones are base? There's like PAL just kind of clustered all over the place at our base. And the one map down at the bottom, again, that is an app that just works wonders for this. I just made the purple one, right? Hold on, let's check. No, I made the green one. Okay, so I need to get more for the purple one. And this flowers only grow at like the nature reserve place. So I'm gonna have to go commit some felonies, some criminal activity, in order to get some more of the mats I need for that one. Well, it's a wildlife reserve, Little Miss, so that means the animals that are living on it are protected. And in this, you are made to go raid some of those. Mm-hmm. It was that orange flower that was in the box earlier. Beautiful. I combined pals. It's not organized. I need to make it organized so it's easier to do this. Malot. Sort by pal deck number. Thank you very much. Glutton one is so not worth keeping. Okay guys, I'm going to end the stream here for now. Been going for quite a bit, almost 3 hours, so I will be back a little bit later and give you an update on what has happened in the meantime. TTFN.